Hey folks, Rick Brown here, Bayou Knives, Crowville, Louisiana. I wanted to make a little video today and let everybody know I'm still kicking. I know I hadn't made one in a while, but it's been hot, it's been humid, dry here. We've been in a drought. I was on vacation up in Wyoming, so I really haven't made any videos, but I want to talk to you a subject today about value firearms and what you can do to increase your firearms that you have in your inventory without spending a lot of money. I'm on a fixed income besides what I make making holsters and knives, so I have to be real frugal with my money, and I want to get the most value I can for what I spend. So I've said before, I think if a person doesn't have a shotgun, one of the first things he should buy, it doesn't have a gun, excuse me, one of the first firearms they should buy should be a shotgun. And it doesn't have to be a $500, $600, $700, $800 tactical shotgun. It can be a good used pump or automatic, or even a double barrel or a single shot. I know one survival expert on YouTube. He's big on the H&R single shot, and I can't fault his logic in it. A shotgun can be used for defensive purposes. It can be used to take large game, small game, and very versatile. Can be used with light loads, heavy loads, buckshot, slugs. It can even be loaded with black powder, using black shotgun shells loaded with black powder, or it can be used using the cut off ends of the shotgun shells with a primer to set off a charge of black powder and a ball or a shot shoved down the barrel with a wad. So it's very versatile, and I think first thing a person ought to have is a shotgun in their house or for their own use. But I think the next thing a person ought to have is a .22 rifle. Once again, you can go economical. There's plenty of little used firearms on the market. You can pick up single shot .22s pretty cheap. I have I got a Remington, let's see, this is a Target Master Model 510X. Now, my father bought this gun for me in 1965, but it's a very good little .22 single shot. It's a Remington. It shoots real good. I leave it with the open sights. I keep it sitting around with low velocity lead bullets just to shoot in case I have a possum or an armadillo or something in the yard. As you can see, it's got long barrel. It's got a walnut stock. Nothing fancy. You can pick something up like this at a gun show, or some little .22 automatics like the little Marlin Model 60. You can find them used. They're a really nice gun, but I think a person ought to invest in a .22 rifle and plenty of .22 bullets. Right now, .22 bullets are hard to find, but they're cheap and economical and easy to store a lot of them and easy to carry a lot. Then on the other side of the coin, I think after a person has that, he ought to have a .22 revolver or a .22 pistol. And in this case, guns such as this one, Ruger 2245, you can find these used, and they are cheaper than they sell for less than the standard Ruger, because it just, for some reason, many people don't want the 2245. It don't hold its value as much. So in the used markets, it's not as valuable to have this gun as opposed to the standard Ruger. But except for the clip, the magazines, it's the same gun. So you can pick these up on the used market. I picked this one up for $180. Now I also want to show you this holster. This is some of my leather work. I want to give myself a few props. As you can see, it's a custom molded paddle style holster. Holds it by retention, molded to the gun. I make these holsters. This is a field holster. But that's one you can find, a nice .22 automatic on the market. Or you can buy this Heritage Arms .22 revolver Rough Rider. I got this one for $174, brand new in the box. This is a whole field holster I made for it. Makes a really nice, easy to pack gun. You can find it with a shorter barrel, was what I wanted, but at the time I couldn't find one available. This is a 6.5 inch barrel, but this gun is very accurate, very reliable, and has an excellent trigger. Under $200. Very good .22 gun to have around the house. Then there's some other guns that I think should qualify. There's the Taurus 22s, the 22 Magnums that are small frame, 8 and 9 shotguns that make really excellent entry-level guns, but I think a person ought to have a 22 handgun before they get anything else. Then if you want a defensive gun and you're still in the budget-minded category, I want to tell you about a company, and I'm going to put the link down below in the description, Cobra Firearms. Now they make a double barrel, break barrel Derringer in from 22 up to 38 special. It's $150 brand new. Then they make a little aluminum framed 5-shot 38 special plus peak gun, little revolver, hammerless, concealed airweight type gun, and I think it's $275. And then they make a 380 automatic that's around $275, and then they make a 9mm and a 45. They call it the Patriot. The 45's advantage is it uses it can use 1911A1 magazines. They'll stick out the bottom, but they'll lock, load, function, and drop out when you push the button. They're a striker-fired little gun, small frame, not much bigger than a 380. Well, now mine that I use is this Bulgarian Makarov, Russian Makarov, in 9x18 Makarov, and you can pick them up with an extra magazine. They're a heavy gun for the caliber, but they're, once again, they're for a frugal gun, frugal use. I use this as an everyday carry gun. You can pick up some really good Hornady hollow point ammunition with XTP, 95 grain XTP, makes a good little gun to carry. And if you're on a budget, you might want to look into a Makarov. You can pick them up used sometimes at gun shows. So once again, there's some options out there. A person doesn't have to spend thousands of dollars to buy firearms. Be frugal, be judicious, do your homework, do your research, don't get in a hurry, go to the gun shows, go around and look and find. But if you need something, as I said, you can pick up a good 22 single shot rifle or a used 22 automatic. This Heritage Arms revolver, highly recommended. I've had, I don't know how many Ruger single sixes, and this gun takes no back seat to it. This gun is accurate, reliable, and has an outstanding trigger, as I said. And then, like the Ruger 2245. I picked this up at a gun show, as I said. I give $180 for it used. This was made back in the mid-80s, and they're just not wanted. They're not valued as much as the standard Ruger automatics. But there again, it's good value. So maybe this will help some of you out that's out there trying to increase your firearms or looking to buy some firearms to get something for self-defense and don't have a lot of money, and maybe this will show you some options that you can do. Do a little research on the internet, do a little looking, go to some gun shows. And this, as I always say, have a great day today and a better day tomorrow. This is Rick Brown, Bayou Knives, Crowville, Louisiana. Saying thank you for viewing.